Safeway specialty shops are joining the exciting half-price sale now going on at the Safeway nearest your home. For instance, our delis are featuring Genio turkey pastrami, half-priced at $2.19 a pound. Select your favorite cheese to go with it. Safeway has an outstanding variety, just about any kind you could think of. In our in-store bake shops, we're featuring freshly baked 8-inch 2-layer iced cakes, half-priced at $3.24 each. A half-price sale, now at Safeway.
Coming up next on tonight's 8 o'clock movie, Sylvester Stallone and Rod Steiger star in F.I.S.T, the story of corruption in a 1930 truckers' union.
If you need help, if you have nowhere to turn, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team. Spread the word.
There's only one A-Team.
And they're back.
How do you do it?
George Papard.
I'm the planner.
Dirk Benedict.
We're just here to make a little point.
Dwight Schultz. And Mr. T.
Nice, quiet life, huh, Face?
The A-Team.
Coming October 3rd on KAYU.
And now it's time for that extra special part of the show. You know the one I mean.
The Twilight Zone. It's back. It's new. The astonishment, the power, the fear, and the magic.
Wow! How about that?
A season of all new shows.
But don't go away, kids, because there's lots more fun ahead.
Once again, you'll find yourself lost in the Twilight Zone.
Coming September 25th on KAYU. A magician, a trapeze artist, and lucky Stella Stevens plot to rob a casino in Las Vegas Lady tonight at midnight on The Late Movie. Welcome to the 8 o'clock movie. Tonight, Sylvester Stallone stars in the hard-hitting drama of union struggle, F.I.S.T, also starring Rod Steiger and Peter Boyle.
Was it?
Day after day, more people depend on Subaru wagons than any imported wagon in America. And with good reason. They're reliable and durable. In fact, if Subaru didn't make your life easier...
Honey, is dinner ready?
Who would?
Up to $1,000 cash back from Subaru means a great deal on a great car.
Fall is here, same old thing, same old rut, same routine. Gotta get into a whole new flow. With the power of cable and HBO to break that mold, to change that routine. With the power of cable to your screen. The power of cable and HBO.
Call today and get installation for $5 plus the first month of HBO for 88 cents.
I got it bad and I know, 'cause I crave them from my head right down to my potatoes. Oh, Betty!
She's the best thing that ever happened to potatoes.
Oh, what a meal for your family.
Hamburger Helper Lasagna turns plain hamburger into a delicious Italian meal. Curly noodles, rich sauce. Hamburger Helper
makes a great meal.
I just
just didn't have the time. I wanted to get in and out. I wanted to get my career established.
I had heard about the college from people in the business world, and I had a lot of respect for it before I ever went.
There's so much more out there for you than you know.
Yeah.
You know, there's just so much more than you... You can go beyond your wildest dreams.
Trend College, the Northwest's largest business training network. We're ready to help you. Call Trend today.
Trend College.
We'll return to F.I.S.T, starring Sylvester Stallone and Rod Steiger after these messages. A magician, a trapeze artist, and lucky Stella Stevens plot to rob a casino in Las Vegas Lady tonight at midnight on The Late Movie.
Hello, I'm Senator Jerry Sailing. I believe Spokane citizens have the very simple right to be safe in their own homes. Yet in the past 10 years, Spokane burglaries have increased by 50%. Illegal drug use is largely to blame. It's the drug pusher that I'm after, especially the ones who sell drugs to our kids. That's why I introduced this bill to put those drug pushers in prison for at least 20 years. I will appreciate your support to continue the fight.
Re-elect Senator Jerry Sailing. He gets results.
Here, but the most important message, is the immediate past president of the Washington State Bar Association, Jack Dean.
This is the most important issue for all of us. In the upcoming election for Spokane County Superior Court Judge, Position 4, Howard Herman is the only candidate with trial lawyer experience. This is a vital prerequisite to being a trial judge. For your sake and your attorneys as well, I sincerely recommend that you vote Howard H. Herman for Spokane County Superior Court Judge.
My little buddy over here wants to remind you about Ford's Monster Clearance Sale. All Ford cars and trucks are on sale now, and you can get up to $750 cash back on a Ford Ranger. Ma loves the Ranger, which is loading up on cordwood and concrete. And I like it because it's comfortable when I'm trolling for the Ferrisec. See, I just hang my arm out the window so they can get a look at my behemoth bicep. Okay, Gipper, let's go. Oh, Gipper, that's a brand new tire.
And I don't want anyone driving my XT while I'm away. You understand?
The new Subaru XT-6 has a powerful 6-cylinder engine, computerized full-time four-wheel drive, and a design which makes it hard to resist.
Somebody drove my car. Who was it?
Up to $1,000 cash back from Subaru means a great deal on a great car.
Slade Gorton chose Washington as his home, and Slade fell in love with Sally Clark from Selah. They started a family and got involved with their community. Slade served 10 years in our state legislature. He led the fight to improve local government and for seashore conservation. Slade served 12 years as Attorney General. He made our state a leader in protecting consumers and our environment, and fighting crime. Then Slade served 6 years as our United States Senator. Slade played a key role in bringing down inflation and interest rates, cutting taxes, creating jobs, and protecting our environment. But after 28 years of public service, Slade Gorton lost.
We lost some tough cases while I was Attorney General, but the Senate loss was even more personal. I needed to listen more, and the voters made that point crystal clear. But my parents taught me that you can come back from a loss and be even stronger.
Slade and Sally came home to family and friends. They started a new career and bought a new home. Then the unexpected. Senator Evans decided to step down. Encouragement poured in for Slade to run. Slade resisted, but public service has always been Slade's highest calling. And Slade answered the call.
This is my granddaughter Betsy's election. It's about her future and her America, about the threat of drugs and about the promise of peace, about the kind of education we can provide for her, the kind of world in which she's going to live. It's about whether or not her future can be even better than her mother's and her grandmother's.
Slade Quarters, building on a lifetime of experience for a future of opportunity.
We'll return to F.I.S.T, starring Sylvester Stallone and Rod Steiger after these messages.
Wonder, B.A. Baracus.
This is my talking fist.
On the run.
His name is Knockout.
With the A-Team.
Coming October 3rd on KAYU.
It's the right beer in the summertime when a barbecue is what's on your mind. Out you're chowing down, don't sit around. The silver bullet won't slow you down. Cooking out with a Coors Light. It's the right beer now. To the good life, yeah. Good life, yeah, yeah. So come on into Coors Light. It's the right beer now.
Did you hear the news?
At last, April Freshness is in a dryer sheet, introducing new Downy sheets, and their biggest fan is Bernard.
Whoa, Katie, your blanket needs April Freshness. Downy sheets make everything April Fresh. Katie, see how April Fresh my stuff is? You said it. Your blanket's history.
They're here, new Downy dryer sheets for April Freshness from your dryer.
Okay, Mom, you want us to eat oatmeal? Huh? We want new Oatmeal Swirlers. It's wholesome oatmeal. You'll feel good about giving us. The only one with this pouch, made with real fruit that we get to swirl on. Real strawberry, raspberry, or apple cinnamon. And oatmeal swirled with real fruit tastes great. So here's the deal. You buy Oatmeal Swirlers, we'll eat a good hot breakfast.
New Oatmeal Swirlers, the oatmeal you both want.
As bad as he is.
Look at that.
What?
That. It's another one of them Hyundai XLs.
Another one?
Another one.
More than 400,000 Americans have already bought a Hyundai XL.
You ever work on one of them?
No. You?
No.
And some people aren't too happy about it. The dependable XL from Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
We're out to tempt your tummy. Yum, yum, yummy. Hold on to your tummy, we got something good. We're out to tempt your tummy. With crunchy nuts and honey. Hold on to your tummy, we got something good. With honey, crunchy nuts and notes. Your tummy wants honey nut Cheerios. Hold on to your tummy. We got something yummy. It's a honey nut. We got something good. Honey nut Cheerios. Something good.
Hello, I'm Eddie Albert. Today I'm taking part in a discussion with people who, like me, wear bell-tone hearing aids. Now, if you've been told you have nerve deafness or have trouble understanding conversation, listen to what these folks have to say.
My wife would get mad at me because I'd tell her to repeat herself.
I've had other hearing aids, and there was a lot of background noise with them, but not with the bell tones.
Being able to hear my own voice enabled me to project from the pulpit better.
It opens up a whole brand new, beautiful world.
Hearing aids, like this tiny bell-tone petite, the one I wear, have brought renewed meaning and enrichment to our lives. If you have a hearing problem, do what these people did. Call Bell-Tone right now and enjoy your life to its very fullest.
Call toll-free 1-800-843-4700 and receive Bell-Tone's free guide to better hearing. That's 1-800-843-4700.
We'll return to F.I.S.T, starring Sylvester Stallone and Rod Steiger after these messages.
It's back. It's new. Once again, the Twilight Zone.
Coming September 25th on KAYU.
enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
You get extra refreshing flavor that keeps coming through. Extra sugar-free gum lasts an extra, extra long time for you.
Sugar-free Extra is unsurpassed in fighting cavities. That's right, unsurpassed in fighting cavities. And Extra has NutraSweet.
Extra refreshing flavor that keeps coming through. Extra sugar-free gum lasts an extra, extra, extra long time for you.
Extra helps fight cavities and lasts extra long.
Just a reminder that every week in TV Guide, you'll find writing that's really worth reading. Pick up your copy of TV Guide. It's on sale now.
Northwest Ford dealers want to make sure you know who's putting on the big monster clearance sale, so I've come up with a few visual devices to help you out. Ford is putting on the big monster clearance sale. Great prices on all Ford cars, including this Ford Tempo. Then you get $400 cash back from Ford. But hey, you better hurry, because the best Ford cars are going fast. How much you guys want for this beauty? Hey, anybody? Oh, hello?
You wouldn't back out on your baby brother now, would you?
Me? Hey, here it comes.
I see it.
All right. She's all mine now. Hand her over.
Right here?
Hey, deal's a deal.
I can't believe I agreed to this.
When a truck is built to last, like a Toyota, there's no telling how many times you'll hand it down.
That? Thank you.
Long-lasting Toyota quality. Who could ask for anything more?
Imagine a twin who feels what you feel.
You haven't had any experience until I've had it too.
But does what you could never do.
Radical technology was required.
You mean to say there's two of them?
David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers, a new thriller from the director of The Fly.
Separation can be a terrifying thing.
Dead Ringers, rated R.
Starts Friday, September 23rd at theaters everywhere.
Pardon me, but you look like a woman who is yearning to share her deepest emotions, her innermost thoughts. Jello pudding snack. You know, I admire a woman who has no need for artificial colors or flavors. A woman who knows the only thing better than a snack with 70% skim milk is sharing it with someone you love. Pardon me.
Jello pudding snacks. Pretty smart for a kid.
My folks just left.
Thank you.
The new Subaru XT gets you anywhere you want to go, less expensively than any other four-wheel drive car.
Mr. Potts, you're home. Of course. What brings you out on a night like this, James?
Up to $1,000 cash back from Subaru means a great deal on a great car.
We'll return to F.I.S.T, starring Sylvester Stallone and Rod Steiger after these messages.
Wanted, B.A. Baracus.
This is my talking fist.
On the run.
His name is Knockout.
With the A-Team.
Coming October 3rd on KAYU.
For 100% natural cheese made with pride in Washington, remember, to taste the pride inside, look for the pride outside.
Hello, I'm Senator Jerry Sailing. I have made one goal my life's work, improving education for our children. I've been a teacher, a coach, a principal, and community college president, and now I'm chairman of the Senate Higher Education Committee. I know about education, but I also know that kids need healthy growing up years. I have sponsored 20 measures to prevent child abuse and other problems faced by children. I will appreciate your support to continue my work for education and kids.
Maytag's truckload sale is starting to move. We're bringing in loads of dependable Maytag washers at $30 off, plus free Tide. Save $30 on dependable Maytag dryers and get free bounce. Maytag dishwashers carry $30 in savings and free Cascade. Even our Maytag ranges are $30 off.
At least they got someplace to go.
It's the right beer in the summertime when a barbecue is what's on your mind. You're chowing down, don't sit around. The silver bullet won't slow you down. Cooking out with a Coors Light. It's the right beer now. To the good life, yeah. Good life, yeah, yeah. So come on in the Coors Light. It's the right beer now.
Meet Jim and Jenny. Both love their strawberry fruit snacks, but Jim's are a little light on the fruit. Jenny's are heavier on the fruit. They're strawberry fruit wrinkles from Betty Crocker, and compared to Sunkist Strawberry Fun Fruits, Betty Crocker has twice the fruit and a third less added sugar. When you're heavy on the fruit, you can lighten up the added sugar. Betty Crocker Strawberry Fruit Wrinkles and Roll-Ups. Heavy on the fruit.
Speaking of your giant monster clearance sales, monsters are actually forebears of your present-day iguana types. Indigenous to the Geopopulous Islands, actually they were herbivores that fed on small herbaceous creatures that Oh, yeah, the cars. Look, during your Northwest Ford dealer's giant monster clearance sale, you're going to get a lot of great deals, including up to $500 cash back on the Escort, so hurry. Now, cash back started with the Polynesians. They pronounced it keshbek, keshbek.
We'll return to F.I.S.T, starring Sylvester Stallone and Rod Steiger after these messages.
Imagine you're 19 and you can fly. Superboy, the series.
Just a reminder that every week in TV Guide, you'll find something brand new. Pick up your copy of TV Guide today. It's the best thing on television, and it's on sale now.
Hello, I'm Lonnie Sparks, candidate for judge, Washington State Court of Appeals. Approximately 95% of all cases decided in the Court of Appeals are final decisions. It is an important court which must handle a volume of cases in our appellate court system. I'm physically, mentally, and emotionally capable of sustaining the work ahead. I ask for your vote of confidence on September 20th.
Your Jeep Eagle dealer answers the question, what is an eagle? How fast do eagles fly? What do eagles share? Now, where do they nest? Just look up, America.
Only at your Western Pacific Jeep Eagle dealers, where you can always expect the best.
We hope you've enjoyed F.I.S.T. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 8 for the intense conclusion. Now, stay tuned for Headline News.
"27 years old, and his company was just purchased for $10 million. 34, and she was just made vice president of a well-known bank. 45 and sailing the Pacific for a year. You may wonder how these people do it, but they're just like you and me, sharing the same desire for success. And while there's no one formula for success, there is one magazine that contains information leading you there. Information for the one-man operation to the multi-million-dollar corporation, which in this case happens to be run by this 43-year-old. Fortune cuts through the clutter of news with articles helping you improve your portfolio, your career, your lifestyle, your future. And whether you're working your way to the top or are already there, Fortune keeps you ahead with celebrated issues like the famous Fortune 500, the classic business roster of today's most successful companies, and the Investor's Guide with top picks from some of the sharpest minds on Wall Street. That's information you can profit from, especially if you make your own investment decisions. As a bonus with your paid subscription is the Investor's Guide and this free Fortune Facts with Solar Calculator. It's a business calendar, a work planner, a personal directory, which is being used by this 47-year-old who runs one of America's most successful medical companies. So call 1-800-221-9700 and get 17 issues of Fortune at almost 50% savings off the cover price, payable in 3 installments of just $9.97 each. That's what this 28-year-old international financier would call a great business deal. Included with your paid subscription is this free Fortune Facts, the Investor's Guide, the Fortune 500 issue, plus something even highly successful people can't turn away from. Almost 50% savings off the cover price. So call 1-800-221-9700.
What's that number?
1-800-221-9700.
Tired of your boring dead-end job? Of giving your kids advice?
This is not about sex, is it? Because I don't know anything about that.
I know. Mom told me.
Tired of spending more time with your wife than... Sounds like the Al Bundy syndrome. Time to watch something special.
Friday night, in the conclusion of F.I.S.T.
Johnny Kovac, the most powerful union leader in America, uses his persuasiveness to take on the U.S. government in the conclusion of F.I.S.T. tomorrow night at 8.
The swelling's going down. Oh, didn't see you there.
You've heard of someone whose life is an open book? Well, meet Gary Shandling. His life is an open TV show. The comedy comes out of his own life.
Don't you wish you got applause when you walked into a laundry room?
It has a feeling of a learning experience coupled with a professional experience, much like your job.
No one makes love like Gary.
Thank you. You know, these shows on television that uses purple pages. Purple. Gives you some idea.
At Q.
Helping realize Shandling's dreams, Alan Rafkin, who's directed comedies from Dick Van Dyke to Mary Tyler Moore to MASH.
And it's flying by the seat of your pants, and it's wonderful. It's exciting.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Zweibel, I would like to...
Co-creator and producer Alan Zweibel's earlier writing won 3 Emmys for Saturday Night Live.
Excuse us just a second. Excuse us.
We try to have fun with the device of television.
And the executive producer of It's Gary Shandling Show is Brad Gray.
You know, this is the type of show, because there is no sort of structure that it falls into, it's boundless.
Here come the other actors. I wonder what they want.
If there's something that's ripe for humor, I think that they'll go after it. They're kind of humor's piranha.
Well, how's it going out there? You know, is it...
Well, actually, great, because, you know, a very funny thing happened to me. A friend of mine came in for...
Back to me.
For the actors, it's kind of like, oh, well, I sort of feel like I'm stealing money.
Mm-hmm.
In some respects, because it really is so much fun.
How come these things always happen to Uncle Gary?
I'll tell you in the car.
How come?
In the car.
You have to see it. It's really bizarre. It's great.
He's a great kid, isn't he? Kind of reminds me of Bob's big boy.
We have a good rapport going.
Am I on camera right now?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you are.
I don't think I've ever worked on a show that was more fun to work on.
And it beats heavy lifting.
It beats heavy lifting.
Why don't you guys just cut to the next scene, and I'll meet you there, because I'm going to walk. Okay. right in the middle of the run-through right now, and I know you're doing your little story and everything, but we're trying to do this scene, so maybe you could go cover a traffic accident or something like that.
Which way, Gary, should I?
I would head out Sunset and Gower.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I think an accident happens there every 8 minutes. Somebody hits a hooker, I think, so I'd go out that way.
In the conclusion of F.I.S.T.
Look, what, you want me to talk to this guy, what's his name? F.I.S.T.
David Goodenow, the games of the 24th Olympiad are now only 4 days old. They're already filled with drama, close competition, and record-setting performances. The men's springboard diving event contained all three. U.S. diver Greg Louganis took the gold, becoming the first man to win both the springboard and platform events in consecutive Olympics. China took both silver and bronze. Louganis put on a superb show yesterday after bumping his head on the diving board. He had 4 stitches in his head during a 30-minute break in Monday's preliminary round. Then he returned to clinch the event on Tuesday. The boxing event was filled with controversy Monday when a U.S. boxer was disqualified for turning up late for the bout. Teammate Kenny Gould took no chances Tuesday. He arrived for his fight 3 hours early and he camped out, determined not to miss the shot. He didn't, and he beat his Tanzanian opponent on points. A favored U.S. basketball team had its hands full with a determined Canadian team.